Welcome back to Ben's Garage. We are in the garage. Today's video is a little bit different. The Hobbit she does a lot of, not knitting, but she likes sewing and bits and pieces, and she's trying what they call nail binding. I've never heard of it before, but it's some Nordic stitching with wool and what have you, and you make socks, gloves, scarves, hats, this, that and the other. Anyway, she asked me to make her a nail binding needle. So, okay, looked them up, thought, I've got just the tool for that. Nice little bandsaw. Where is it? I know we brought it from the last house, but it was somewhere. It turns out it was outside underneath a sheet. The sheet kept the rain off it, but it didn't keep the moisture off it. So it's a little bit worse for wear. So today we're going to see if we can bring the bandsaw back to life. Now that I got this a few years ago when we was working, when we had the gardening business, I got a lot of these tools in lieu of payment. We did a big hedge job and the chap was selling his house. So he said, are you interested in any tools? I mean, I might have said all this in a previous video, but I'll repeat it again. So I had a look in his garage. I've got a MIG welder, pillar drill, metal cutting bandsaw. I've got this wood bandsaw. I've got a planer thicknesser, which I gave to my dad because I've no need for that. A 3/4 drive socket set, a pipe bender. I did quite well out of the job. If you added up what you had to pay to buy all these tools, it was probably more than what the hedge job was. But this has been set outside. It was sheeted up. We did try and sheet it up and preserve it, but it's a little bit worse for wear. Obviously, the damp comes up from underneath and it was just sat on the floor. So today we're going to have a go at bringing it back to life. So first things first, I'm going to open the door up, get the compressor fired up, and we'll see about blowing all the crap out of it, and then we'll get it over on the table and see what we can come up with. I've got some new blades, we'll get it all cleaned up, and we'll take it from there. So first things first, I'm going to take the old blade off and we'll see if it still runs, because it's pointless cleaning it all up if it ain't going to work. So we'll quickly do that first.
Another video.
Because that's all come loose up there, so I've got to tighten that up, that switch. But I think I'm going to have to, has it got a fuse in there? There is no fuse in the plug.
Oh.
That could be.
Oh, not one we've had to rob it from, is it, do you think?
Maybe. We got any French plugs? It had an English plug on it. Didn't have a bloody fuse in it. So I put a French plug on it. See what happens. Probably the same. Oh, I need to shut that one. Oh, fuck. Balls. Let there be light. So yeah, we've got a problem with this. I'm going to have to take the motor off because it's got a tight spot on the motor. It goes so far, look, and then it stops. Plugged it in, tried it, and it threw the trip in here and also at the house. So at least the breakers are working. I'll get this motor pulled off. I'm going to take this pulley off because this belt's not very good, so I'm going to have to try and source one of those. But to start with, I'll just get this pulley off out of the way. Oh yeah, I could probably do those.
We don't have to do them today.
No. But little circlet. Hopefully now. He says.
I'll leave you to it.
Alright, thank you. No. That drive belt is mullered. So I'm going to clean this pulley up. I'm going to have to see if I can source a drive belt. Maybe get a couple of spares, get a couple of spare blades while I'm at it. So yeah, I'll get this cleaned up. I think I'm going to take the motor off and we'll strip it down and see what we can find inside it. So the motor's just held in with 2 bolts, so I won't show you that, but we'll have a look when we get the motor apart. see if we can blow the trip again. Balls.